It's me, I'm back. Yeah. Bit of a late one today, but that's okay. That's alright. Maybe I don't know, what would be a good time, what country would this be a good time for? London? Maybe the Londoners getting off work are going to join us. I don't know. Yeah. We yeah. It's a bit of a late one. I do apologize for that. But I had other responsibilities to do before now. So that's fine. Yeah, we're playing Battlefield today because I didn't feel like doing anything else. And you know, just kind of hanging out, play some Battlefield. It's a pretty mindless game for me, at least. Yeah, we're going. I guess, yeah. And then, yeah. Hello. Don't mind my hair. It's a little silly, but that's okay. Yeah, we're playing Battlefield. God, I have a new chair in here. I don't know where to put it, so it's there. It kind of makes it look better, but not really. Not really makes it look better. Not really. What should we start with? Breakthrough is a good one. I wish they would give me boys, so I can play as a boy. Oh, but he's a girl. I'm not a girl. Oh. There's different colors, but there's not. Okay. That's like cool and all. But what if I want a dude? Here's one. Here's a dude. Here's a dude. I think this is a dude. I guess if you do the campaign, you get a few, but I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. There's so much stuff. Why is my game breaking? Stop doing that. No. What is going on with the audio, dude? Oh, hello. I didn't even realize people are here. Hi, guys. We're playing Battlefield right now. I'm gonna keep the 6 time for now. I don't want a laser. Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna check everything. My guns are fine. Actually, this one I do. I don't want that. I don't care that my flashes are flashy. I hate that. That's a different color. Sure, we'll go fast. 1.25. Probably better. I don't know, I get anything for lens. I got one more from them. 20 fast. No, it's not that slow. Is this audio being stupid for you guys too, or is it just me? No? Okay. I don't know why it's being stupid for me. For me, it's like cutting in and out and being really dumb. And I'm hoping it just kind of fixes itself because I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Wow, I can go green. That's so cool. Engineer, can I make the engineer green? No. Why can't I make the engineer green? Okay, it's fine. Anything for recon? No. I hate how the engineer's not green. But whatever. How streak for 7 streams power. True. I gotta get like a green screen or something so it's all one background. It's just really annoying. I know how to play the game. My kitty just scared me. What should we start out with? Recon, I guess. This is not gonna go well. I can already feel it. Oh, it's so saturated. Alright, taking my I'm on Adderall right now, right? So everything's like bright. This is gonna okay. What am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? Nothing makes sense. What is going on? My brain is not, like, moving forward. We're gonna go in the already bomb building, because bombs don't strike anymore twice. Gabriel? They're like little, you know, moles. Okay, I knew it. God, I'm a fool. I need to lock in. It's so hard for me to lock in on my medicine. Which you think you'll do the opposite, but it kind of makes me like focus on everything and not just one thing. It works, so like it does technically work, but I don't know. Okay, well that's that guy. A drone in the sky. We're gonna move. I wish lens flare wasn't a thing. It's so stupid. Like, yeah, I get it's for balancing reasons. Or lens glare, not flare. But like, could I snipe the drone? I can. But it's like, I don't know. Let me look down sights. I guess there's a tool for this. That's, no, I don't. Why would I ever want to place that on the ground? Yeah, my audio just keeps on cutting out randomly, being all buggy. Buggy. 80? That's some bullshit. I might switch to my other headsets if these keep on being an issue. Bless you, kitty. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to switch after the. I don't know what is going on, but they are not cooperating. Where's my button? Where's my button? Okay, I press my button. Is it the button that fixes everything? No, it actually makes it worse. That's significantly worse. I'm playing without audio right now. Gabriel. What? Playing against fucking Spider-Man, dude. Insane reaction time. I don't even know if that's reaction time or just like Battlefield being Battlefield with their bad hit scan. But like, I swear to God, I just domed that guy. I swear to God, he was dead. He was a corpse. And then the bullet was like, no, I want to pass through him. We should add that to more games. Button destroys all ops. True. I mean, Modern Warfare, there is a button that destroys all ops if you get enough kills, a high enough kill streak. It's called a nuke. So technically it destroys all ops, but it also destroys all friendlies too. I've only gotten a nuke like once or twice, but and that was in Modern Warfare 2019. I've never been good enough. It's called left click. Right here. True. I've never been good enough to get a nuke more than, you know, a handful of flukes probably. I can imagine what is going on. Stop it! You're being mean to me. Battlefield, what are you doing? I don't... What? I just want to spawn. Battlefield, please. Please. I just want to spawn, Battlefield. Oh my God. Battlefield, you're fucking ridiculous. All the time. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like the I don't know. Battlefield's always had a problem with hit scan though. That's just a known issue with Battlefield, is that bullets will just not go where you put them sometimes. And it's how they calculate like bullet drop and time and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just not very well. Usually it's pretty flawless, but sometimes in sniping is when it has a real issue, especially when you do like long range sniping like I usually do. There'll be times where it would just like pass through people and like there's a whole bunch of factors that go into it. Like there's a whole issue with one of the biggest issues why it's so bad is Battlefield has this thing where certain people will be prioritized. Same. I know. I'm pretty sure Rainbow Six has the same issue, where a certain player, usually the host or like there's a host. It's called like host privilege, basically. I think that's what it's called. But it basically is some people will be prioritized, and the difference between what you see and what they see and what is actually happening can be so great sometimes. Yeah, Battlefield. I do want to zoom in. What is fucking going on? Where you'll see someone, you shoot at them, but in reality, they're not there. Or, you know, they've shot you first. It's usually they like kill you first, and then you'll pull the trigger, and it'll be like half a second too late, and it just won't exist. It's really complex. I've watched videos on it because I've been like, before, right? There's so many different things, especially with corners. Corners are like, and walls are a big one in Battlefield. Because of like, you know, how I don't know exactly the science or whatever behind it, but basically, if you round a corner, certain players, you know, you'll see that you rounded the corner, or the enemy will see that you rounded the corner, before you actually have, or after. No, it's always like after you actually have. So like, and depending on who it prioritizes, either one. So you'll either go around the corner and they'll shoot at you like you're still there, or you'll be around the corner and then you'll die. Because the game's like, actually, you weren't around this corner right now. Oh, it's Kitty Spring. She loves streams. True. It's such a weird issue. Okay, thanks for completely fucking ignoring me. Why is this such an issue? Why is this not working? I don't even know where I spawned. I just needed to spawn somewhere. Yeah. I forgot what it's called. It's a real, like, guys, no, I'm not bad. It's just the game is broken. But no, like, look it up. I forgot what it's called, but there's a whole thing on it. It's only a couple frames off, usually. But with a game like Battlefield, a couple frames off is the difference between me getting a headshot and me not. And like, you watch footage. I watch footage of Battlefield. And like, I shoot, and you like can slow it down, and like it will like literally just go like that, and it's like, okay, cool. Okay, these are not working. Kitty smells like ciggies. That's so awesome. I know this sounds so made up, so I don't Blame me if you don't believe me, but I swear to God it's real. At least it was real in Battlefield 1. So maybe I am just bad. I also am just bad. Like, I will be the first to admit, I'm not great when it comes to sniping, especially in Battlefield. My main issue is I'm too fast. I gotta slow down. But I think I got it, and then I look back and I'm like head here, and I'm aiming like right here. Like right here. And it's like, okay. And I would be so much better if I slowed down by like half a second and just looked at where I'm going. Also, with these big ass red dots, it's kind of hard to see. I wish I can change the sight on this. But with this big ass red dot in the middle, when it's only a couple pixels and the big ass red dot is on most of the pixels, I assume, oh, you know, it's correct. I need the, like, crosshairs, you know, with, like, the, you know, well, crosshairs. Like, that's the only way to put it. I'm on fire. Sick headshot, dude. Thank you. Barred, big ass red dot. See, I can be decent. It's just, I'm not consistent. I wish I was consistent on any video game, to be fair. I don't know. There's no excuses. I'm just bad at video game, and it hurts. Hurts me emotionally to be playing for this long and still be inadequate, you know? But I don't care. I guess I wouldn't say I'm inadequate. I'm just like, you know, consistently on the bottom of the leader score. I can't do leading. I can't lead my shots for shit. That's one of the things I gotta work on. I gotta, like, take a class or something. Okay, well, I wish I could hear the video game. I guess it's not too important in Battlefield. I can't even hear the satisfying, like, ding, you know? But I just took away someone's husband and father, probably. Like, come on. You can hear the meaty sound and the crack. I'm being shot. I wish I could hear that I'm being shot at. I definitely can't see it. I don't know what's the fuck going on with my headset right now. They brokey, I guess, already. You're pretty decent at Halo? I'm decent at Halo, like, PvP. Reloading my headset. But I'm not that good. Are we in the right mode? I don't even know what you could possibly mean by that. I'm pretty good at PvE, but PvP on Halo, I'm actually shit. I'm so bad. I don't get it. It's just different. The gunplay is, like, so different from... is Bluetooth the other one for that set? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I thought I switched between them, and they're both kind of acting up. So... I'm just switching. It's fine. These ones still work. At least for the most part. Yeah, I cannot lead my shots for shit. I don't know why I'm standing in the middle of an open field sniping. This is not gonna go well. This is a little loud. I gotta turn this down. Yeah, there's two. There's IR and there's there's IR and there's Bluetooth. And usually the Bluetooth one works better. But I don't know. They just uncooperative right now. That's okay. I gotta readjust these. They're all out of whack. I'm really sensitive to like things being unperfect when I'm on my medicine too. sensitivities being really big. It's okay. I like this headset. I like how this headset feels better anyway. I really gotta start picking more things out. Well, I did! To be fair, I'm not not complaining. Thank you, Grandma. But like, I did send her one. It's okay. It's honestly not a big deal. It's just, I prefer it is fake leather, but I prefer not the fabric. I literally could not care any less about the battle pass, dude. I don't care. I don't like them. Get rid of them. I hate. It really just depends on the day. But I can be good at games, and I can also be really bad. Matter of fact, I was going to like bad on last trip. Someone's looking handsome today? Thank you. If I was just like consistently good, or even bad, I would honestly take. But like, we did okay as Recon last time. It would be so much nicer. Smile at the camera. There's your smile. Cause then I could cause sometimes I am good at this game. I'm cracked as hell sometimes. Not Battlefield. Battlefield I'm usually pretty mid. But like Call of Duty, like Black Ops, Modern Warfare I'm usually okay at, but Black Ops I tend to do better at because I don't know. They're really slightly different in how they control and the gun plays. So I usually do better at Black Ops than I do on Warfare. But at that games, I can top leader. I don't do crazy KD ratio, but I never cared about KD ratio, to be fair. But I can do pretty decent. I can hit a clip, and I have. I got some clips. They're not great, but I can hit a clip if need be. But on Battlefield, I just consistently am pretty mid and pretty on the lower half of the leaderboard. I don't think I can do anything about that, to be honest. Okay, Raycon is not the play. Well, god damn it, dude. What is going on? Why is my troller not working? It is working. It's just this is one menu in particular it doesn't want to work on. Let me play with troller. Okay, we're gonna go engineer, and we're gonna go. Yeah, thank you. Oh, this site sucks. Ouch. That site sucks balls. Why are they all this? What is with it? Site. Why do you suck? This one's also bad. I can't customize. I can't see anything out of this. But look at this. I can't see. Okay, I kind of can. But it's so thick. It is so thick. Okay. Better at sniping with the fucking MP5 than I am with the actual sniper. Hello, So can it be? Do you guys see that? That guy just like... Yeah, what the fuck? What's going on over there? Why am I switching? Can you guys, like, do something? What is going on over there? I'm trying to get close enough to this tank. Excuse me? Oh, it's behind the other... I see. Am I out of rockets? Yeah, no, but it would seem that the tank is out of health anyway, so... I've been watching these videos, well, I haven't been watching them, but like on my feed every once in a while, you know, I'll get like a Call of Duty video because I'm, you know, moderately interested in Call of Duty and the games because, you know, it's Call of Duty, right? And I play the boy games, and I keep on getting these like people on my feed, you know, and a common area of discussion is like the best and worst, you know, games, right? And I keep on getting these videos of like worst Call of Duty games of all time, and you know, there's the common contenders on there, like you know, Infinite Warfare and stuff like that. But one that I've seen a lot on there is Modern Warfare 2 for 22, which is not like a great game by any standards. It's fine, but that's the thing. It's fine. It was a perfectly competent game, and people have like Ghosts and Modern Warfare 2. And like, I don't know, Vanguard or whatever as their like bottom games, and I'm like, have you guys played some of these games? Like, I feel it's all these new gen creators. To be fair, I don't even get to the battlefield, dog. Actually, the worst Call of Duty game is Halo 4. True. But like, you get these people, right? These new gen creators, and they're like, Modern Warfare 2, the worst game ever. It's like, first of all, what? It's not even that bad of a... It's a solid game. Like, I admit it has its problems, and it would be like near the middle of my tier list of all the Call of Duty games ever. But are we forgetting Black Ops 4? Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is never on these lists. It is on some of them, but like, usually that's the one that gets... Black Ops 4 and Infinite Warfare are the two I see ignored. It's like, are we seriously ignoring how bad those games were? Actual dog shit games. And you're gonna put like a competent Modern Warfare, a competent game like Modern Warfare 2020, Modern Warfare 2 2022 on that list when you have actual dog shit like Infinite Warfare on that list, not on that list. And you put Ghost on that list, which a lot of people love to hate Ghost for some reason. I never hated Ghost. I was always on the well, I didn't play it for a long time, to be fair. Modern Warfare 1 or Modern Warfare 2? Modern Warfare 2, 2. Everyone loved Modern Warfare 2, 1. But to be fair, I didn't play that game for a long time. But I never had a problem with it. It looked fine. And everyone was like, this game fucking sucks. And then I went and I played it a few years ago. And it was totally fine. It was a good... I liked how the guns felt. The story was alright. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, the ending sucked. It was okay. The multiplayer was fun. Like, the maps were all right. I could see not liking the maps. And then the stupid fucking alien game mode or whatever was kind of doo-doo fart. But like, overall, overall, the game was just a fun game. Like, it was pretty fun. It was fun. Like, the modern setting, it was like sort of futuristic, but sort of modern. And it had a more like unorthodox feel to it. It wasn't. It was more like militia based than like military strictly. Which I liked a lot. Okay, cool. Which I liked a lot. God damn it! I'm trying to drink my water. Can't do that if I'm alive. And it was more militia feeling, sort of like
Jesus.
Okay, dog. I don't want to talk to you, bro. And it was definitely different, which I guess Call of Duty fans have only played the same game forever. So, like, fair enough. You don't like something different. Not really fair enough, but, like, I understand why you would dislike the different game, because it had a whole different feel. Especially for the time, it had a whole different feel. Nowadays, it's just like, okay, they're all a different feel, I feel like, except for the Modern Warfare 2. The recent Modern Warfare titles are all pretty much the same. But, but why would you not put, like, yeah, I don't know why people hated it so much, honestly. But yeah, I'll see these like worst games lists, and and they'll completely forget the lowest of the low, and I'm like, dude, you telling me Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified is better than Call of Duty Ghost? You telling me Infinite Warfare is better than Call of Duty Ghost? And I know Declassified is not like a mainline Call of game, but it's still a Call of Duty game, so if it's going to be in your Call of Duty list, it might as well be included. It's a Call of Duty. It's by the same people. It's just... I'm actually the worst player that has ever played this game. I shouldn't even play. I'm a disgrace to Battlefield at this point. But like... But no! Modern Warfare 2 was bad because the footsteps were loud. Or, like, I don't even know what their argument is half the time. It's like, they don't tell me, like, either they won't tell me their argument, or it'll be like, the footsteps were loud, the type to kill was too high. And it's like, what? That's what makes the worst game in the franchise for you? Is that footsteps were loud? What are you talking about? And that, I'm not even being, that's not even hyperbole. I saw a video like that today. And that was one of the reasons he gave Modern Warfare 2 for being on that list. The footsteps were loud and the time to kill was too high. Were the two main reasons he put that game on that list. There was a third one, I don't remember what it was. It's probably something stupid. But you have games like Modern Warfare 3, the new one, where it was legitimately just the same game as Modern Warfare 2, and they sold it at full price. That was just the same game. You can't convince me otherwise. And you're not gonna put that on your worst games list, but you're gonna put Modern Warfare 2 up there. Modern Warfare 2 is not even a good game, but it's probably the middest game of the whole series. But you know, you have 20 plus games, and Modern Warfare 2 is your worst, like bottom, like top of your like number 5 worst game of a franchise that has, you know, gone over like almost like 30 years of games, and your biggest issue is footsteps are loud. I don't know, man. The modern gaming like community, especially these influencer wannabes and like these tryhards, these sweaty ass bastards, have such a weird view on things. It's so like, I don't know. I didn't even know how to describe their opinions are so stupid. But like, I don't know. It's such a toxic and like almost evil, I would describe it, environment, gaming environment. It's just, I don't know. It's all bullshit. And they know, I feel like they know it. I can't tell if they're serious or not. But they just, it's just ruins the community. I hate modern day gaming. Not really, I mean, because I'm obviously playing a modern day game. But like, I hate the environment and the sort of, I mean, I really do. I really do hate modern day gaming. I hate the environment. I hate the people. The community. There's not much of a community aspect in it anymore. It's all like individualist and who's best and who's, you know, you're not good enough, and it's this whole environment of in this. Excuse me. I hate seeing women. I hate the people. Yeah, it's this whole like environment, toxic, like environment of, and just rude, just not fun to be in. You know, the games themselves are fine. They're not quality. There's a distinct lack of quality. The people that make the games don't. There's a distinct lack of heart and like care for the people that make them, and the companies that are trying to squeeze out every dollar. It's not a passion project anymore. They're not trying to tell a good story. They're not trying to, you know, test the limits of my software, or they're not. They're just like, let's make money. And it's like, okay. Why? You know, and it's just, let's pump them out and make money, and that's all we're gonna do. And if you don't like that sentiment, then you're just not, you're not fit for our standards and our environment, and you're the issue. You're an angry old head that can't get with the times, which I will admit I kind of am. But like, I'm not though. I really am not. I grew up in what people would consider the peak of gaming, into what people would now consider the valley, I guess you would call it, the worst of gaming. And these are just, I mean, like, there's a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool features, but like, okay, that's cool. What the fuck was that? I hit him in the head with the sledgehammer, and he's like, I'm fine, and shoots me in the leg a couple times, I die. I feel like in modern games, you either have horrible, mean fandom members, or you have the horniest artist ever, and neither are good to be around. Yeah. It's just a, I don't know. It's, gaming nowadays embodies the flaws of modern society. And I mean, that sounds like some like schizophrenic ass rant, but like, and it probably is a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. But they just... I mean, I guess you can say that about any large, like, heavily monetized market. It's big enough, which is part of the issue. But gaming has gotten big enough, which I'm glad it has gotten huge, and everyone has. But one of the problems of it getting huge and having everyone have access to it, and not have access to it, but like have it appeal to everyone, to strictly everyone. You know, not just more people. I'm fine with more people, but you try to appeal everyone, you appeal no one, and that's sacking my joy right now. Can we so jack you? Yeah. Trying to appeal to everyone is where a lot of these big marketable markets, or big markets, try to start to fail, and you see their quote-unquote decline. I wouldn't really call it a decline, but a lot of people do. And they just get like corporate and so desaturated and distilled, almost, because they're trying to appeal to everyone, and the only way you can do that is by boiling it down to be understandable to everyone. Which, making things more accessible is not a problem. To an extent, you know. Because things, you gotta fill your niche, right? And if you're not, you know, like, that's what makes these things, like, you know, special, is that they fill a niche, right? And they have to be specific to some point. Which there are games for everyone. I will firmly believe that. Which is great. But you don't need to make every game for everyone, I think, is where the problem lies. Having games for everyone and making gaming accessible to everyone is great. But these games still need to be separate enough so that each game can fill the niche in a very specific way. You know? Because I'm not going to call someone that only plays like Facebook farming games not a gamer. Only plays, true. But I would put them in a separate category to those that play like you know, games like first-person shooters or role-playing games. But I'd also, you know, if you only play role-playing games, you only play role-playing games. You're a role-playing gamer, you know. I'm gonna just die again. Yeah. Or if you're FPS, if you only play FPS games, I want to call someone. You're an FPS gamer, right? I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. But they're all gamers, you know. I guess gamer is more of an outdated term nowadays because everyone plays them to some extent. Or if you're going to use that term, it would be the people that play games for multiple hours a day, like 4 or more. Terms are always hard, especially nowadays, because there's so many different people. Putting anything into a category is nigh impossible, because you're going to exclude people. Which is why categories are stupid. People are people. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Giant Red Diamond floating above people's heads. I'm glad you allow me to see through smoke and get headshots where I wouldn't normally be. I was kind of decent at the last couple seconds. But yeah. I hate modern gaming. And it's not like all of the modern games in modern gaming and all the modern... We have been... It's been proven time and time again. You can have, like, healthy and pleasant modern gaming spaces and modern games. Because, like, especially in the indie scene, look at the indie... just look and stare at the indie scene. Great. Works of art are coming out. And hundreds of thousands of people are playing them. And they're more profitable than ever. Because they take their time. They make a community that's, you know, kind and welcoming. Or one that's evil, honestly. But they make a community. And there's a sense of community there. And the people, the devs, the you know, whoever are talking to people, they're communicating. They're, you know, working, they're listening. And I know that's infinitely harder with a company, a AAA company like Activision or Treyarch or Activision publishing company, but like with Treyarch or Sledgehammer, fucking Blizzard or whoever, it's infinitely harder to listen to all these voices because there's one, you're only so many people. Two, this is a worldwide. There's millions of people yelling in your ear. You know, whatever. But it's not hard to listen to, and there's so many different people that play your game. But it's not hard to listen to like the majority or pick which one you listen to and make that clear. Which it's usually always the right way to pick the common player and not the sweaty and competitive players. Some people, I mean, some companies have gone and chosen the competitive player, which, whatever, dude. At least you're listening to someone, I guess. But, like, it's just absurd. I don't know. It's just stockholders and listening to your stockholders and and making them happy before anyone else because your company's open and you rely on them to be a company. In my personal opinion, I'd rather go bankrupt than have my stockholders be able to change what I want to do to a dramatic effect. Because they don't know they don't know anything about the actual process or like, you know, the communities. They just care about making money. I would never have an open company. I would always have a closed, you know, I own all those shares and the people that run the company, all the employees and other people own all the shares. I'm not having an open company if I ever listen to my cockholders. Sure. Like, I don't know. I get open, but you're gonna make money no matter what. Especially if you're a AAA studio. It's just evil greed makes people evil, and I'm like, okay. I just wish more people were angry and acted like, you know, performed actions. The modern day consumer just doesn't do shit. And so it really is on us. I can't blame it all on the companies. It's fully on us, like, as the consumer, to keep them in check. But we just don't, because it's hard. They'd much rather just take what they give us and complain about it on the internet. Can we get some Marxist propaganda from you real quick? I don't think that... I mean, of course that is... You know, a more... But, like... I don't know. Keeping company in check... That is... honestly, Marx... I don't agree with a lot of Marxist ideas. Some of them, sure, but I mean, honestly, most of his ideas on everything, but like, I don't know. I don't think I'm educated enough to speak on it, but like, he did have decent ideas about the economy, you know. He was great at how people work, but not how the economy works. At least from my understanding. I'm not very well versed in it. So I agree with him on his people points. That sounds really silly. Utopian socialism is the future. True. My personal philosophy, I mean, obviously, is a mix of like socialism. It's kind of what we have. And what most countries have. It's not hard. Is a mix of capitalism and socialism. Socialism mainly to fill the gaps where capitalism does fail, because it does. Both those symptoms, The Simpsons, will fail if left unintended for too long and without any checks and balances. And people are not capable of keeping themselves in check.
I need a medic!
They just simply aren't. People are greedy and evil by nature. And it sucks, but like... No, I pressed the wrong button. Controller would be like, the same button to do 50 different things? That's a great idea. And yes, I get you kind of have to, but it is annoying and stupid. Homer and Marge. We're gonna switch to... I don't know why this menu is being stupid. We're gonna switch to support, I think. Yeah. Economy, am I right? One of my biggest pet peeves, and I noticed this when I was back in my macroeconomics class, is the second in economics is so politically, at least, well, obviously it's politically based, but because, you know, it's people based and people are politically based, but the conversations about economics, especially in schools and stuff like that, is the second you bring up something that's not capitalism, people think you're either for or against this form of economy, and you can't just talk about it because they're essentially it's not capitalism class, it's, you know, economics class, and these are forms of economics. The economic convention, when you talk about all your economics. Anyway.
Marking ammo.
But like, it's such a like big stigma around talking about the other form, any other economic like train of thought besides capitalism and strictly capitalism, which is, I mean, just because of where America and the Red Scare is probably still remnant in a lot of people. I imagine it's not like this in Europe, but at least in America, it's just so hard to talk about these issues. You immediately get outed as someone that supports these issues, whether you do or not, just by talking about them. or talking about a different idea. I hate as soon as you bring up any idea that's beneficial to everyday working class person, you're called a communist. Yeah. It's crazy how much those overlap. Everyone thinks they're going to be a billionaire. That's the biggest problem. Is everyone thinks they can and will be, if they work hard enough, a billionaire. And once they get to that point, the anti-billionaire stuff is going to affect them. At least that's my theory. I don't know why you wouldn't support the people, the working class, which is what you are. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they just don't. A lot of people just don't get it, or if they just simply just think that the world is all rainbows and sunshines, and they're gonna become Mr. Musk in a couple of years if they just work hard enough and abandon their family. And they might. It's crazy because most of them say out loud that they know they can never get there. Yeah, and they still support people like that. It's like, why do they don't need your support, dog. They don't need your support, Frederick Jones, that works at my local Casey's. Like, they ain't gonna give you $1 billion for just supporting them. Why, as a working class citizen, are you not gonna support the working class? Because they don't know how tax brackets work? Probably. But even though, they should know that how much they pay for taxes, and that they're not in the big tax bracket. Because why would you be in the same tax bracket as the literal billionaires? I don't, like, why does this affect you? The only thing it affects you is that they might raise their prices on things, but usually they don't because they don't get taxed anyway. They get around it. And it's purposeful failing in the American public school system. Yeah. It for sure is. It most likely is. I mean, every school system, they're all the same pretty much. The only thing I think this difference is Europeans get taught more about geography, it would seem. I mean, to a certain extent it is. But also, it isn't like outlawed. You know what I mean? It is harder, and you do have to go out of your way to learn it. But there was, at least in our case, there was classes that would teach you these things and the basic of economics in high school, and how tax brackets work. At least we did. Which I know Illinois is one of the better ones for like school funding and more education opportunities and all this thing. But like, it's not like hidden. It's not like exoteric knowledge, you know. They put that on your tax forms. They put that on the forms if you read them. Yeah, Illinois is pretty good for schooling, especially outside of the city. Yeah, we're one of the top states in public schooling. Because the funding is so good, which is awesome, honestly. But like, it's not like esoteric knowledge. They tell you these things in the forms that you signed and you pay towards, you know. If you actually look at the forms you're signing, they will tell you. Or you just go to like government, like the tax. People are also taught not to research. Yeah, it's at least heavily discouraged. Yeah, like unless you're in English class and doing argumentative paper, most of your classes you're gonna be like, do this and do that, and don't stray away from the path. Which obviously is the cheaper issue to just teach them all something. There's a whole bunch of things that go on. It's a very complex issue. And yeah, I mean, it basically boils down to this is the cheapest and fastest way to teach these people. and we want them to be good at working. So let's do it this way. And it's really all you gotta. It's really just based on whether the person wants to go out of their way to do this or not. And those people don't want to because they're lazy. People are lazy. Like, I don't know. It's really just there's an educated disparity between classes. But also, especially in southern states, that's because southern states are inherently poorer than the northern states are. They always have been. But yeah, and then so the southern states are more poor, so that means they get less good education, and that it's a whole thing. I don't know why the southern states are typically poor. I guess I don't know. Harder to do anything there. I don't know. Where did the fuck did I spawn? I'm like a block away from the fight. Going for people's mail and shit. I don't know why the southern states are so disproportionately stupid. I guess uneducated. They're not stupid. There's a difference. Because of how bad it's been for so long, cost generations, southerners to find education for them. Yeah, I imagine. That guy, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I imagine it's something like that. Where is the tank? Here it is. Excuse me? Shoot that thing. How do I? Oh, you did that. Get off the thing! I pressed the X button. Yeah. The standard of education in America is so, like, fluctuates so much. It's honestly insane. How some states can just be entirely different, like, level of education than ones right next to them. Because their government leaders just put it into something else. Which is really stupid. I feel like, I feel like, education should have a pretty high base. I don't even know if it has a baseline. If it doesn't, it should. And that baseline should be rather high, I feel like you should give everyone an equal chance. An equal chance and an equal education no matter where they're born. But I don't know, it would take money away from our military. So I guess that's not happening. It's not like it's so stupid. It's not like it's even close. Like, the next closest military, which is China, is like still millions of dollars, billions probably at this point, of dollars behind the U.S. in funding and stuff like that. Also considered world propaganda, especially now. Yeah. Which probably also makes their funding lesser. And because they're like, no. They're not doing what they should be doing. So let's take away their money because they're hiring gay people or something. Oh, the old, fat old rich people in politics are just stupid. They don't know how anything works. It's honestly astonishing that we elect these people. I don't even know what was going on there. Things conservative states are against, yeah. I don't know. People are... I just don't like people. this is such a weird layout for a building. Why is this living room so big? Sometimes my kitty sits really close to the screen. That's cool. This is... I think this must be like a resort or something. This is terrible. Okay, yeah, it's a resort. I was so confused. I thought we were in the worst planned house ever. I hate open floor plans. I love open floor plans. If I'm being honest. Not like totally open, but like I love in the living room and is like you gotta have a good mix. I love big breathable rooms. But I do, you know, like the kitchen and living room gotta be separated, right? But besides that, and dining room, I don't think houses should have a dining room. I mean, most don't, but besides kitchen, like kitchen should be separated, laundry room should be separated, and like anything where you have to, and bathrooms, and like obviously bedrooms. Okay, well, they didn't leave a whole lot. Bedrooms, bathrooms, anything where germs are an issue and you gotta clean should be separated. But like hallways between the rooms should be all open, and the rooms themselves, especially like living rooms, shouldn't really have a door. Should be open. Community rooms should be open. It's kind of hard to do that in a small house, to be fair. This is like big house planning. But I have never had an issue with like open floor plans, even in small buildings. Mainly it's because the South lives in historically tied to the plantation income that requires a large body of tenant workers who are paid to nothing, who would expect better pay if they had the opportunity to better jobs. Yeah. I mean, it's all agriculture, and that's at least the most of the South is agriculture. And it's all, which is, you need a lot of people for. I was... Switch off that thing! What is even going on? Which, yeah, agriculture you need a lot of people for, and you need a lot of, you don't really need education. And the, obviously, other political motives to not pay people as much. They're still trying to get away with that. Crazy. Yeah. But floor plans are fun. I like open floor plans. Honestly, the only rooms that need to be separate are probably like kitchen. Well, separate from like the other. Like, if the houses didn't have doors besides in the bedrooms and like the bathrooms, gutted. Like maybe the basement. But I don't really like a lot of walls in houses. I don't like a lot of doors and walls. And everything feels so confined and separate. I like having a big community space where it all feels connected and you feels like, you know, you're not all separate. You know, you're all together in one big area. I feel like I'm fine with open floor plan as long as the house is like long enough where you can separate rooms by distance and not doors. That is especially, that makes it even better. I've been drinking. I filled this up right before I started stream. This is the worst way I can be holding this over, and it's already like a quarter. It's only got like just over a quarter left. Sure, dude. But yeah, I'm generally a fan of open floor plans, except when they're like that, where it's just all one big room. I like castles. This streamer is AI. True. God, I hope AI bubble pops soon.
Okay, guys, I've spotted a hostile helicopter in our mission area.
Almost. Not even close. Okay, I give up. Yeah. Get down. I did it. That was all me. AI is so stupid, though. It's literally, besides very specific uses, it's completely useless. It is useless. It's just a tool to make our lives to make things slightly easier, and so you don't have to think as much. But besides that, it's useless. It can't actually solve a problem that wasn't solvable before. Very minute cases and very specific cases where it helps and it can solve problems better than some human. But that's like very few and far between. I'm so bad. It's not okay. But it's just like, what's even the point, dude? Is made my life harder to navigate? Yeah. Is actively impeding my everyday life. Like, what is even the point? Besides, you know, like, I know some people would argue, some useless motherfuckers would argue for it. But, like, you're a human fucking being, dude. Literally a living computer. And you can't, I don't know, write an essay or study your homework by yourself. Something we've been doing for thousands of fucking years. You can't. You just don't want to. It's stupid. And the cons so very outweigh the pros, but they keep on trying to push it for some reason. I don't get why it's so heavily pushed. When, like, people are losing money, we're damaging the environment, it doesn't solve an issue. Like, it has made markets in the economy worse. It has damaged almost every aspect of living, and yet people still push it. I have to check my sources way more than I did before. I have to navigate. Yeah. Yeah. It just impedes natural, like, everyday. I wish I could see, dude. It impedes progress. Biggest industry plan of all time, dude. I swear to God. Okay, I'm going around a different corner. Like, there's gotta be, I don't know, something. Somebody's behind this shit, dude. AI cannot be, like, naturally occurring. AI just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. To be this, to have this much backing behind it, this much endless pushing for it that no one likes. It's one of the few things being supported. I support being a privatized resource. Yeah. There's so much backing and pushing for this that no one's asking for. The consumers aren't asking for. No one has been proven time and time again. You will lose money and lose both trust and money from your consumers and your market and like the people you're marketing towards. It has been proven time and time again that that's the outcome. Very rarely has it become more popular because it uses AI, or it's made more money because it uses AI. I mean, of course, it cuts costs by a business standpoint, so I get why businesses use it, but the pushing it onto the everyday consumer has not been fruitful. It just hasn't. You can't try to prove it. You can't prove that it has been fruitful because it just has not been fruitful. Oh, hit him once. Not good enough though. And there's so much, but there's so much pushing and backing behind it. It seems like it's all just. It seems like the biggest scam ever, dude. It seems like the biggest rug pull of all time. It can't be natural. It can't be like a naturally occurring market. It's gotta have. It does. It has but it has the biggest names, biggest people supporting this. Even though it's been proven time and time again to lose money in consumer markets. Why? Who's telling them to do these things? Biggest industry plant of all time. I don't get it. I don't get it. It feels like so much. There's so much insider trading. There has to be. It has to be all insider trading and money laundering. There's no way these people are actually confident in this project, in these fucking, it has to be money. It has to be something like money laundering or lobbying or some other shit. There's got to be money moving, insider trading. There's got to be money moving that we don't see. I don't believe it. I don't believe this is a naturally occurring. This is where the market's been telling these people to invest in. It doesn't make sense from a logical standpoint. The market has shown time and time again to not be favorable to these companies and people. I don't get it. People who lose their jobs to AI don't have money to spend on whatever your company contributes, replacing employees with AI. Yeah, there is. Yeah, no, there can't. It can't not be. There has to be. There has to be huge, behind closed doors, money being moved around, Epstein level type shenanigans right now. And I swear to God, dude. I don't think it was either OpenAI or ChatGPT to donate the 25 million Trump's game made. Yeah. This is some some lizard people type shit, Illuminati type shit. But they're not even hiding it anymore. They're yeah, well, we're doing this, but it's AI. It's our actual companies. So it's like art, how people sell art. It's and art, especially bidding on it time and time again has been proven to be money laundering because it's actually not worth shit. A lot of modern art is just money laundering. What do I see? Oh, scoreboard. Where is I? Oh, yes. Also, please don't refer to Epstein's crimes as shenanigans. Yeah. I meant more of their intermingling and doing the behind the scene illegal trading and stuff like that. The rest of his crimes are horrendous, unforgivable sins against humanity. You should play a game that is shorter because it is bed soon. His bed is soon. It's only 11:47. I got like an hour. I guess I should go to bed at midnight, but we'll be alright. We'll play one more, and then we gotta get to two. I want to get to close to 2 hours. It's been a very politically charged stream. Yes, make hand signals. Yeah, it's been, yeah. Let's change topic. Okay, well, I guess we're coming with these guys. What? No, come here! I'm stupid. Streamers, woke streamer strikes again. Mr. Pronouns over here. Yeah. Oh. I hope the roads are all frozen tomorrow so I can not go to school. I do only have one class though. Talk about your homework assignment? No. Keeping these things separate as much as I can. I don't want people to know about my Betty Bye time and my homework. Those are very personal things and I do not wish to talk about them. I'll tell you funny stories, but like, I don't know. I want to keep them separate. This is fun gaming time. And I game. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. One of my biggest pet peeves is when he mentioned my bedtime on stream. It's like, leave me alone. Well, have you been playing lately? Yeah, I have that. I'd appreciate if you stop mentioning, Gabriel, you have school in the morning, Gabriel, you have bedtime. You could private message me that. I have my private messages open. You know, please don't put it in chat. I never know if you do. I have my phone right next to me. Just shoot me a text. And I'm also a grown adult. I know when my bedtime, when I should be going to bed. I am capable of keeping track of time. I appreciate it, but it is not necessary, nor do I like it to be public. Or if you will ignore them. Okay, well, I probably would have ignored them on stream, but I would keep mind of them. I can't see shit. Let's go to Recon. The class where I need to see everything. Just for my own benefit, because I like going to bed with you. I know. But like, you can. As a private matter, you can tell me privately. This is a goated spot. Probably means everyone knows about it though. Told you. Knew this wouldn't last. God damn it. You got the Mongol? Is that what he said? Yeah, I prefer to keep the private things private, please. I don't want that. This goes out on my YouTube.com and my Twitch. I don't want people to know my bedtime. What if they come and attack me when I'm sleeping? No, I prefer that sort of things to be like. I know I'm not private, but like, you know. It's not like safety things. I just, you know, preference. What the fuck? Okay. Cool. That's great. I don't know. Is Charlie Kirk in this game? Probably. I don't know, it just feels like... I don't know. Bro, I think there's a weird spot in my... You know where... On my unit where... Do you mind if I send a pic and tell me if you think I should see a doctor or no? No, bro, go ahead. Okay, you're a little prick. Where'd you go? I know you're still there. You're too cocky to leave. You're a battlefield sniper. I hope that was him. What is bro jumping around for? Leapfrog. I almost didn't see this guy until he shot at me. Oh, 2 snipers. 80! That was bad. I completely missed. Don't call you what? I didn't even realize I called you anything. Let's go on a ride, buddy. I don't know why I joined him. To be honest, I should never have trusted this random man. Oh, I think after this game, I'm gonna call it end for the stream. At least I probably won't get off Cooter. Probably get on the cord, get on call for a little bit before I go to bed. We can talk to my friends. I hate they added like the announcers will like be like have breaks in their speech, but like there is a sniper somewhere. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. Why? Like, give me my information. I don't want it to be realistic. I want to know. That's a rocky, bro. Like, I know realistically they would have breaks in their speech, but I don't want my in-game announcements to have breaks in their speech. That's stupid. Might as well, right? This was a bad idea. I realize. Gabriel, please.
We are moving on objective Alpha. We've neutralized Alpha.
Objective Bravo is under our control. Attack successful. We've taken the enemy sector.
I'm still confused on what I shouldn't call. Shouldn't call him. Now I'm afraid to call him anything.
Attack next sector and secure the enemy positions.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Heal you, bro. Calm you, lover. I did not do that. I'm dead. The second I peek this corner. No. I think that's what you should call him. Oh. I should have lined up. Yeah, shoot at me, not everyone else right in front of you. That's okay. I mean, whatever. Sigh. Oh, corpse. On my watch, buddy boy. Says that like I'm a good sniper, and in reality, I'm probably the worst that Battlefield has ever seen. Screw me, boy. True. And let's be like, that's tank. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. We talk like what? I had that. I had that. I did. He's gonna get me again too. Fuck this dude. Oh my god. He's gonna get me again.
Fuck, man.
Okay.
Snipers and fucking tanks just chilling over there.
True, dude. That is so true, dog.
What the fuck? This tank is literally just fucking sitting out back taking out all my shit. Oh my god, and then there's snipers just fucking everywhere. Fuck me, man.
I swear to God, I have this turned off.
Remind me again why I don't play this fucking game mode.
Shut the fuck up. No one literally cares. I swear I have that turned off. I don't know why it would be on. I never would want that. It should be off on automatically, honestly. This guy is so funny, not gonna lie. Anyone but me. I don't think I've known a single person that wants random people to talk to them without their permission. Fucking where? I'm really a grub. Go, my new blings. Can't call them that. So rude. They're more than just their body parts.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. I'm glad the game told me that was a friendly. After I shot him. Like, why'd you take like 3 minutes to get that single voice line out? Wait, where you going, bro? Oh, nowhere anymore. Blue balloon. This is quite possibly the worst spot I've had all game. And I have found a worse one. What are you doing, bro? Where'd he go? If I die to this guy. Oh, but I will die to that guy. You should get boo bling. I'm good. Go yell. Spur's been on the mortar this whole time. Crazy. You're the same guy, right? Yeah. I want to make sure. Don't worry, I'll get bling, bro. Awesome. Honestly, better. I know damn well I hit him. No? What do we mean, no? Oh. I was like, where is that? Didn't even comprehend the bro was there. I gotta move. Not very far, but it's gonna have to do. Maybe an enemy? I'm gonna assume yes. Can't see shit. I see you. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no one up there. Wait, there. I saw him for half a second. You love me? Yes, Asham. I love you too. I'm just a fool.
Confirming attack order.
I don't even know if I'm a sentient creature at this point. I didn't even check if my microphone settings were correct. I just went on hopes and prayers. To be fair, I was kind of rushing. Excuse me? I was kind of rushing because it's my streamer. Excuse me? Because I wanted to get this started so I could have enough time to get through it. Yeah, we should get to about 2 hours. He's still there. Right. Camouflage. Never got the idea of camouflaging. The game puts her hide the bubbles he spits out. I never got the idea of camouflaging your tank. I mean, I ought, like... You don't want to, I guess you don't want it seen immediately, but it's kind of a tank, so like, isn't the point to go in front and take most of the blows? I guess if it doesn't take any blows, it's better, but like... I feel like it should. I feel like that's what you... I mean, ideally none of your troops take any damage, but like... If there's gonna be one, that you dedicate to take damage and to deal damage, I feel like you would want it to be more visible than not. So, you know. Behind me? Real skills from Yeah. That is true. It's in a tree light, yeah. I guess if you're alone as a tank, camouflage, yeah. Oh, my guns don't exist anymore. But if you're like in and I guess it depends on which what sort of combat you're operating in. Besides seconds not being seen, or besides seconds not being seen, or AT weapons that miss. The tank needs to be painted. Every second counts. True. Yeah. I guess it depends on what type of like warfare you're doing and like how you're planning. There are, yeah. I just think it's silly. Okay. That will be for today. This weekend I should be free and we should be doing some, but next weekend I will not be. Bye. So yeah, should be around normal times, Saturday and Sunday. I love you too, viewer. Anyway, yeah. See you guys then. Bye bye.